Hi friends, welcome. My name is Tennessee. Today I am bringing you a yin heart-focused or heart chakra class. So what does that mean? Yin yoga is holding restorative postures for about 1 to 2 minutes each, longer if you have it, working into the heart chakra, so your energy center through your heart. So what are chakras? Chakras are, you have 7 of them through the physical body. Of course, you have 12 altogether and many chakra points along your body. But we're going to be focusing into your 4th chakra, so the energy center into your heart, into your chest. So working on opening up through the chest, some twists and binds, all the good things, all the yummy things. So just bringing that energy or your focus into your heart center, allow it to open up, allow it to expand. Whatever comes up, allow that to come up. Of course, you can always take what you need and let go of the rest. Now, I do always start my classes with a chakra clearing. So again, if you don't know what chakras are, they're those 7 energy centers throughout your body. They do start at the base of your spine and they work their way through the crown of your head. So I want you to check in, notice what feels good, notice of any discomforts, notice of any sensations. So get out of your head, get into your body, whether that be through the posture or your breath. So today we're actually going to start in a seated pose, so easy seat. So come all the way, cross at your ankles, lengthen through your spine, sit up tall. Now, if you feel like you need props for this class, you are more than welcome to grab those. You do not have blocks, you can grab a bolster, you can grab a strap or a long towel. If you don't have blocks or anything like that, you can always grab books or anything around the house to help elevate the earth or bring the earth up to you. Whatever works for you, something like sturdy books, a little bit of a sturdy pillow, or even pillows to kind of help soften the load. So with that said, let's get started. We're going to meet in an easy seated pose. So again, Sukhasana, crossing at your ankles, lengthening through your spine. You can sit up tall, just release any tension through your body. Just kind of release any tension through your upper body, your neck, your shoulders, your head, and your jaw. And we'll get started. So go ahead and close your eyes. Inhale, completely fill up your lungs. Audible exhale, let that go. Let's do that again. Inhale, completely fill up. Audible exhale, release. Now just see if you can surrender a little bit further into your body, releasing any tension through your head, your neck, your jaw, your shoulders, your hips, your low back, your knees, your ankles, and your feet. Now just start to clear your mind. Bring your focus, your energy, your awareness to the base of your spine, to your root chakra, your 1st chakra. This is your I am space, your foundation, your safety, your security. This is where everything starts. Now just check in, notice what feels good, notice of any discomforts, notice of any sensations. On your inhale, bring your focus, your energy, your awareness into your 2nd chakra, the space below your belly button, your sacral, your I feel space, where you house your emotions, your desires, your creativity, your sexuality. Now slowly work the energy into your 3rd chakra, the space above your belly button, your solar plexus, your I do space. This is what drives you, where your power, your confidence, your worthiness all lie. Now gently guide the energy into your 4th chakra, your heart, your I love space, your space of relationships, self-acceptance, and unconditional love. Now gently pull the energy into your 5th chakra, your throat, your I speak space, your space of communication, your truth. Now slowly bring your awareness, your energy, your focus into your 3rd eye, the space just between your eyebrows, your I see space, your space of intuition, also known as your 3rd eye. And then finally, take your focus, your energy, your awareness all the way above your head to your 7th chakra, your crown chakra, your I understand space, your path to enlightenment. Now I want you to draw the energy all the way down to the base of your spine and then inhale it through the 7 chakras through the crown of your head. Notice if anything gets stuck, of any discomforts, or if it feels good. Work to bring your focus, your energy, your awareness to those areas throughout your class today. 1 big clearing breath in. Audible exhale, let that go. Nice work, everyone. Go ahead and flutter your eyes open. Inhale, reach your arms all the way above your head. Exhale, pull your arms out to a tiny cactus. Just shine your heart forward. Melt your shoulders away from your ears. Palms face me. Go ahead and take your gaze slightly up and back. Really pull your chest forward. Squeeze your elbows together or your rhomboids, the muscles between your shoulder blades. Good. Now slowly bring your forearms back into your midline. Bring your forearms to touch. Kind of round through your spine as you draw your forearms down to the tops of your legs. Inhale, reach all the way up, open up. Shine your heart forward. Find those cactus arms one more time. Exhale, bring it in. Bring your forearms to touch. Round through your spine. Draw your forearms down. Let's do this one more time. Working through the spine. Inhale, open back up. Can you open up a little further? Take your gaze slightly up further. Exhale, round through, tuck in, draw everything down. Good, now slowly work your way back to an easy seat. Now just come into a child's pose. So plant your hands down to the tops of your mat. Knees out to the edges of your mat. Bring your big toes to touch. Just shift your hips back and down. Draw your third eye all the way down to your mat. Now if this is too much, you can always take your block if you've got it and place it in between your feet. Just shift your hips back. You can set your tailbone on top of your block. Just settle in, breathe here. Now just slowly start to take your gaze up to the top of your mat. Reach, extend your arms forward. Work your hips up to stack to your knees. And then draw your torso back down. Find your puppy dog pose. So if you can, lead your chin down to your mat. We're opening up through the heart center here. You should feel this through your upper back, to the front of your chest. Now if that's too much, once again, don't be afraid to take your block. And just place your chin onto your block. You have one more breath. Inhale, slowly lift up. Work your way into a tabletop. You can remove your blocks, set it back to the top of your mat. Work your knees back into your midline. Now working into thread the needle. So send your right arm straight up to your right side. Take your gaze up to your right hand. Exhale, thread through. Send your right arm underneath your left. Draw your right cheek down. Now option to keep your hips lifted, option to pull your hips back towards your heels, option to extend your left leg out to your left side in line with your hip, option for a bind, taking your left hand to the small of your back or to the inside of your right hip. Good. Inhale, slowly bring everything back into your midline. Plant your left hand underneath your left shoulder. Bring your left knee back in if it's extended. Extend your right arm up. Take your gaze up to your right hand. Exhale, tabletop. Work your way back down. Now let's switch that out. Inhale, left arm extends up. Take your gaze up to your left hand. Exhale, thread your needles. Sweep your left arm underneath your right. Once again, draw your left cheek down. Option to keep your hips lifted. Option to pull back. Option for the leg extension to your right side. Option for a bind. Just kind of settle in here. Just bring your focus into your breath, into your body, noticing any sensations. Try to work your way into your heart chakra, your fourth chakra, your space of relationships, your self-acceptance, your compassion, your love. Slowly start to bring everything back into your midline. Release your bind. Plant your right hand underneath your right shoulder. Draw your right knee in. Extend your left arm up. Hold here, breathe. Exhale, slowly work your way back to your tabletop. Now just come all the way down to your belly. So extend your legs back behind. Come all the way down. You can come up onto your forearms, working our way into Sphinx pose. So you want to ground through the tops of your feet, through your hip bones. You can activate the glutes or you can release, whatever feels better for you through the small back. Now you want to stack your shoulders to your elbows. Your forearms are down. Spread your fingers wide. Now reach, extend forward. So puff your chest forward as you take your gaze ahead of you. Melt your shoulders away from your ears. Breathe here. You have an option to stay here as you are, or you can work your way into seal pose. So just extend your arms straight, lift a little higher, keep grounding through your hip bones and the tops of your legs. Again, if this is too much, just work your way back down. Slowly work your way back down if you're lifted, and then work your way all the way down to your mat. You can shake out your hips, let that go. Release the tension of the small of your back. Now stay where you're at and just plant your left hand underneath your left shoulder. Extend your right arm out to your right side. Your palm is face down. You want your wrist in line with your shoulder, working into our scorpion chest stretch. Bring the chin down to the middle of your mat. Send the sole of your left foot up to the ceiling and just roll over to the right side of your mat, taking the sole of your left foot to the right side. Relax your head, your neck, and your jaw. If this is too much, you can always take a block underneath your head, underneath your ear. Release that tension, let that go. To feel the stretch through your chest. Now you have an option to bend one knee. You can bend both knees. If you want to extend both legs, you can extend both legs. Try to work the sits bones grounding, so the muscles in your tailbone all the way down. Breathe here. Don't hold your breath. Don't create more tension in the body. One more breath. Good. Slowly come all the way back to your midline. And then switch that out. Place your right hand underneath your right shoulder. Extend your left arm out to your left side. Make sure your wrist is in line with your shoulder. Send the sole of your right foot up as you roll over to the left side of your mat. Take the sole of your right foot to the left side. Again, you can relax your head, your neck, and your jaw. Settle in here, breathe. Now our heart chakra is the bridge between the lower chakras and the upper chakras. It's also connected to our root chakra, so helping us feel grounded, helping us have that sense of belonging, that self-worth, that self-love. When we visualize our heart chakra, it's the color green or pink, but usually green. So if you meditate and you see that color into your third eye, that's usually the activation into the heart. Slowly start to work your way back towards your midline. Go ahead and plant both hands underneath your shoulders, tuck your toes under, and then lift all the way up to your tabletop. Now this time, just send your legs straight forward. Extend your legs straight out in front of you, all the way down to a seat, rounding into your sitting bones. Now I want you to take a block if you have it, or if you have pillows or books around the house, or you can take your bolster, working our way into a full supported fish. So I want you to take the block up between the shoulder blades. So you can take it up, and so the bottom of the block can be at the base of your rib cage, and then shift it up, and then come all the way onto your backs. So you're gonna create an arch in your spine, lifting your chest. Now, let this feel good in your body. So allow your head to hang. You can bring your arms out to the side, palms face down. You're gonna work your way into a cactus. Do whatever feels good for you. Now, your legs are straight here. However, if this feels like it's too much, go ahead and bend your knees and just plant the soles of your feet down. Now again, if this is too much, you can always come into a Supta Baddha Konasana, supported fish pose. So bring the soles of your feet together, knees out wide. Again, whatever feels good for you in your body, I want you to pay attention to that. This is your practice. So allow your body to speak to you in a way that feels good. Just breathe here. Really feel the expansion through the heart center. One more breath. Good, now slowly start to lift your torso. So plant your hands back behind your back. You can take your block, move it out to the top of your mat or to the side of your mat, and work your way back all the way onto your backs. Now hug your knees up into your chest, reach for opposite elbows, Apanasana, wind relieving pose, give yourself a big hug. Reach for opposite elbows for a deeper compression. Now release your bind, bring your arms out to a T, and slowly draw your knees over to your right side. You can allow your knees to stack, you can allow your knees to stagger, you can find an eagle leg if that feels better for you. And then work your gaze over to your left. Work to keep your shoulders grounding. You'll know when you have a balanced heart chakra when you feel like you have good self-love care or self-care. So something that brings you self-love, something that you take care of yourself, that you feel good about the relationships in your life, and everything kind of feels balanced within itself or even externally with the relationships you have. When we have an unbalanced heart chakra, we tend to hold grief into our heart. We can hold, lack of self-worth. Your relationships start to hinder, or you start to notice that they're a little off, or you just don't feel balanced in the relationships. You can also have, it's associated to your root chakra as well, so it's connected to your root. So whenever you have an unbalanced root, you may tend to have an unbalanced heart. That just means you feel a little off kilter, ungrounded. So working into that heart chakra, allowing the opening, allowing the energy to move, offering yourself self-care, anything that brings you, something that brings love into your own self, into your own body, such as taking a bath, just taking care of yourself, like in a way that feels good for you, in a way that feels safe for you. Walk outside, get grounded into the earth, allow the earth's energy to pull up into your body through your root, up into your heart center. You can also do visualizations, meditations, and bringing energy, allowing that love to come in. Anything like that to help support your heart. Eating green foods. And now slowly draw your knees back into your midline. Exhale, find that supine twist over to your left. Take your gaze right. a meditation practice. A good meditation for the heart is a compassion meditation. So visualizing something that you love and you adore, someone, something, animal. It can be living, it doesn't have to be living, it can be deceased, it can also be just something that you absolutely adore and love. And bringing the energy of love into that and how you look at that, and then visualizing that, and then returning that love, imagery, whatever it is for you, the compassion that you feel towards that certain place, thing, person, turning it inward into you. Good, guys. Slowly bring everything back into your midline. Now just extend your legs straight to the top of your mat. Go ahead and give yourself a good morning stretch. So inhale, reach your arms all the way above your head. Point your toes towards the front. Feel a stretch through your front side body. Big inhale. Hold it at the top. Audible exhale, release. Allow your hands to fall out to the side. Palms face up to receive. Go ahead and close your eyes and come into your final Shavasana. For as long as you need. Otherwise, just wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, bring life back into your bodies. Inhale, completely fill up your lungs. Audible exhale, let that go. Let's do that again. Inhale, completely fill up. Clench your fist shut, shrug your shoulders up, squeeze every muscle fiber in your body. Audible exhale, release. Leave everything on your mat, take nothing home. When you're ready, work your way into a fetal position, either on your right or your left side. Now your right side is your masculine energy, your left is your feminine. And then slowly work your way up to an easy seated pose, back to where we started, just crossing at your ankles, lengthening through your spine, sitting up tall. Now inhale, reach your arms all the way above your head. Take all that good energy, bring it down into your heart center, your heart space, your fourth chakra. Inhale your confidence, your self-love, your self-acceptance. And then exhale all your fears and doubts. Thank you guys so much for practicing with me today. Namaste.